Running out of things to say is the #1 reason students lose points in IELTS Part 2, but it's totally avoidable. I'll show you the one simple hack that most students get wrong that can help you score high even with difficult topics. I'll be showing you how to naturally extend your answers to 2 minutes, a 3-step process to organize your thoughts quickly, how to handle topics you know nothing about, and vocabulary tricks to boost your band score instantly. But first, what is the biggest mistake students make during their 1-minute preparation time? Most students spend their entire preparation minute writing the introduction. Once they finish with that, they have no idea what to say next. So they pause and hesitate, which eats up their speaking time. Instead of talking for 2 minutes, they only speak for 1 minute, with the other filled with ums and ahs. So how do you naturally expand your answers so that speaking for 2 minutes is no longer a problem? Let's take an example from IELTS General Training Practice Test 19. Describe a car journey you made that took longer than expected. You should say where you were going, who you were with, and how you felt during the journey. Most candidates panic and try to address only these prompt points. But remember, these prompts are just a guide. You don't have to mention all of them, and you don't have to give them equal time. Instead, think about different dimensions you can explore. Step 1, think in dimensions. For example, personal growth dimension. What skills did you build? Relationship dimension. How did it affect who you were with? Perspective change dimension. How did your view on travel change? Sensory dimension. What did you see, hear? Emotional dimension. How did you feel during delays? Philosophical dimension. What did you learn from this experience? Impact. How did this journey impact your future travel plans or preparations? Opinion. Your thoughts on how this situation was handled. This gives you an unlimited amount of topics to talk about. But if you don't use the right frameworks to organize your thoughts, your speech will lack fluency. So the second step is to use frameworks, and that's the part most students miss. Step 2. Use frameworks. The good news is that you don't need to invent your own structures. All you need to do, learn a few versatile frameworks. Prep, point, reason, example, point restated. PPF, past, present, future. STAR, situation, task, action, result. 5W1H, who, what, when, where, why, how. Let's apply the past, present, future framework to our car journey's emotional dimension. Past. Before the journey, I felt anxious about the long drive. Present. During the unexpected delay, I initially felt frustrated, but later embraced it. Future. Now I feel more confident about handling unexpected situations while traveling. Bonus tip, when preparing, use as many dimensions as you can and try experimenting with matching them against multiple frameworks. You'll quickly find which combinations work best for you, so you can structure your responses well. Speaking of structure, did you know that 2 minutes of speaking is only 260 words? That's much less than you think. To get a really good score, you need to demonstrate your vocabulary, and this is why dimensions are so helpful. Step 3, enhance your vocabulary. To score higher, you need to move beyond basic descriptive words. The good news is that whatever dimension you choose comes with a list of relevant and accurate vocabulary. Perspective change dimension. Flexibility, preparation, alternative routes, journey versus destination, appreciation, time management. Emotional dimension, frustration, anxiety, acceptance, relief, amusement, annoyance, serenity, gratitude. Impact dimension, cautious planning, buffer time, emergency supplies, route research, vehicle maintenance, travel insurance. Opinion dimension, effective, ineffective, well managed, learning opportunity, memorable for right, wrong reasons, wouldn't repeat. For example, here are some sentences that you can build using the emotional dimension. I couldn't help but feel frustrated as the traffic stretched for miles ahead. My anxiety grew each time we checked the clock on the dashboard. A sense of relief washed over me when we finally spotted the turnoff to my aunt's house. But what if you get a topic you know absolutely nothing about? This happens more often than you think. Imagine getting this topic. Describe a law that was introduced in your country that you thought was a very good idea. If you're like me, you don't follow legal news, and the only laws you know about are the ones that affect you negatively. So, what do? Use what I call the closest match approach. Think of any regulation you've heard about, even vaguely. Consider policies that affect you personally. Borrow a story from someone you know or even from your favorite TV show. The examiner is not fact checking. Let's use the plastic bottle deposit scheme as our closest match. Then apply our 3-step formula. Step 1, think in dimensions. Impact dimension. How has the scheme affected recycling rates and environmental cleanliness? Perspective change dimension. Has it changed public attitude towards recycling and waste? Emotional dimension. What were the public's initial and current feelings about the scheme? Opinion dimension. What are my personal thoughts on the scheme's effectiveness and implementation? Step 2, use frameworks. I'll use PPF, past, present, future framework, to structure my response. Past. In the past, plastic waste was a significant problem, with many bottles ending up in landfills or polluting our environment. The government then introduced a plastic bottle deposit scheme. Present. Currently, we are seeing a noticeable increase in the number of plastic bottles being recycled. People are actively returning bottles to collect points, and there is a greater awareness of the importance of recycling. Future. Looking ahead, I believe this scheme will contribute to a cleaner environment and a more sustainable future. I hope it will also inspire further initiatives to reduce waste and promote recycling. Step 3, enhance your vocabulary. Impact dimension. The scheme has had a substantial impact on reducing plastic waste and increasing recycling rates. Perspective change dimension. It has fostered a shift in public consciousness regarding environmental responsibility. Emotional dimension. Initially, there was some hesitation about the inconvenience, but now there is a sense of satisfaction in contributing to a cleaner environment. Opinion dimension. In my opinion, the scheme is a commendable and effective initiative that demonstrates a commitment to environmental sustainability. Here's the full answer using those dimensions, frameworks, and vocabulary. I'd like to describe the plastic bottle deposit scheme that was introduced in my country. In the past, plastic waste was a significant problem, with many bottles ending up in landfills or polluting our environment. The government then introduced a plastic bottle deposit scheme. Currently, we're seeing a noticeable increase in the number of plastic bottles being recycled. People are actively returning bottles to collection points, and there is a greater awareness of the importance of recycling. Looking ahead, I believe this scheme will contribute to a cleaner environment and a more sustainable future. I hope it will also inspire further initiatives to reduce waste and promote recycling. The scheme has had a substantial impact on reducing plastic waste and increasing recycling rates. It has fostered a shift in public consciousness regarding environmental responsibility. Initially, there was some hesitation about the inconvenience, but now there is a sense of satisfaction in contributing to a cleaner environment. In my opinion, the scheme is a commendable and effective initiative that demonstrates a commitment to environmental sustainability. Now you know how to use the closest match approach and apply the three-step formula. You can confidently tackle any topic, even if you have limited knowledge about it. If you found this helpful, check out this video where I share 54 essential vocabulary items for IELTS success. After watching, you'll have all the vocabulary you need to achieve your target score. Thanks for watching till the end. Until next time, bye.